Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. It's 6:35, and we'll call the public hearing to order for the City of Maple Heights Planning and Zoning Commission for Monday, October 19th.
Arnold.
Present.
Dakin, yes, you present. Ostenson.
Present.
Shennett.
Present.
Weber.
Present.
This public hearing was called according to Section 1262.13 of the codified ordinances of the City of Maple Heights. If you are an applicant, please remain present until you are called during the regular meeting, which begins after the public hearing, to explain your application. A public hearing is to permit the public to speak in opposition or in favor of the applicant's case. So we have 4 cases for public hearing. You want to read the first one?
Sure. Application 2015 PZ 17, an application from Shawan Ziha Wade of HB Hair Boutique requesting a conditional use permit to operate a hair salon as a personal service business in the Broadway Corridor Overlay District at 17240 Broadway Avenue, Maple Heights, Ohio.
Here, are there any proponents for case 2015 PZ 17? Are there any proponents for case 2015 PZ 17? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 17?
Yes.
Opponents? Are you the applicant?
No.
No? You're not?
Yeah.
You're the applicant? Wait till after that public hearing. Okay, any opponents for case 2015 PZ 17? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 17? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 17?
Application 2015 PZ 18, an application from Quamante Leonard of Mr. Reliable Auto LLC requesting a conditional use permit to operate a new automobile dealer business in the Broadway Corridor Overlay District at 15241 Broadway Avenue, Maple Heights, Ohio.
Are there any proponents for case 2015 PZ 18? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 18? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 18? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 18? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 18? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 18?
Application 2015 PZ 19, an application from Dominique Taylor requesting an accessory use permit to operate a daycare center in an institutional office district at 5538 Clement Drive, Maple Heights, Ohio.
Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 19? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 19? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 19? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 19? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 19? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 19?
Application 2015 PZ 20, an application from Antoinette Evans requesting a conditional use permit to operate a type A daycare center in a neighborhood commercial district at 5441 Lee Road, Maple Heights, Ohio.
Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 20? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 20? Any proponents for case 2015 PZ 20? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 20? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 20? Any opponents for case 2015 PZ 20? None. Public hearing is closed at 6:39 p.m.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I have a continuation on a case that you...
Then we'll get you in the,
Oh,
you're in the regular.
okay.
Yes. You're, okay, the public hearing, we closed the public hearing at 6:39. I'd like to call the public meeting for the City of Maple Heights Planning and Zoning Commission to order for October 19, 2015 at 6:40 p.m.
Arnold.
Present.
Dakin, yes. Present. Ostenson.
Present.
Shannette.
Present.
Weber.
Present.
we have the minutes from our September 21st, 2015 meeting. Has everyone received the minutes and had a chance to review them? Are there any changes or corrections to the minutes?
None noted.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes for the September 21st, 2015 meeting.
I'll second.
Arnold.
Yes.
Yegan Yoshi, yes. Ostenson.
Yes.
Jeanette.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Okay, we had a couple two cases from the last meeting, which we needed some additional information. So you want to read the first case for tonight?
Sure. Case number 2015 PZ 14, an application to planning and zoning for property located at 5196 Lee Road. Applicant Sandra Campbell of Bella's Babies Creative Learning. A request for approval of a conditional use permit to operate a daycare center in a neighborhood commercial zoning district. Chapters 1278-04H, 1261.430, 1262.12.
Okay. Ms. Campbell?
Hi,
Hello?
my name is Sandra Campbell.
Okay. And
I'm interested in opening up a daycare at 5196
Is it possible to get your mailing address? Your mailing address?
8446 Care Drive, Fairfield Heights, Ohio, 14125.
Did you submit any additional plans since the last meeting as requested?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I would like to indicate I did receive plans from the architect. One of the concerns we had was the bollards around the play area, and I just turned the approved site plan over to the building commissioner. So they did add bollards at the end of that existing concrete driveway. So, I've approved the site plan.
And it does show a fence.
That's correct.
The play area is, I believe, 32 by 40.
That's correct.
And there's, from the building to the play area, it's all fenced in or protected from the parking and drop-off areas for the children to enter. That was the other thing, is to show where they'd be.
Yeah, we did not put I did not require bollards in the walk area. It was primarily at the end of the existing driveway, because there's actually a grass area between the walkway and the rear entrance from the building to the play area. So I don't know that there's a need for the bollards there. I think the primary concern really was so that if somebody's pulling into that existing concrete driveway, they don't drive off the end of it into the play area.
Sure.
And they provided the appropriate protection for that.
I've got a question. Would the potential demolition of 5188 have any effect on this?
Is that the adjoining?
Yeah, that's what Councilwoman Jones said, that the adjacent property is scheduled for demolition.
Well, I mean, obviously you don't want to have the kids out there playing
Well, of course not.
when but from any other perspective, I'm not sure how that
Will
would
it
be.
change access to the lot at all?
No,
If
you
there's
don't
no-
need that.
Like, is there a house blocking
Right.
it now?
No, there's
That wasn't
not.
allowed.
They
No,
already
I-
tore down.
Yeah.
It's already
Oh, has it?
tore down.
It's already gone?
Okay.
Yes.
It is?
But that's a grass area behind that
Yeah.
house also.
I didn't notice it was. I drove right by it, and I'm sorry.
It took me down last week. I wouldn't even admit that.
I did, I drove by yesterday from work, it's like, I didn't, all right. Any other questions?
You'll be good.
I must have. Down the corner. Any other questions? No. Okay, and I'd like to then make a motion for approval of a conditional use permit to operate a daycare center in a neighborhood commercial zoning district under chapters 1278.04H, 1261.30, and 1262.12 for the property located at 5196 Lee Road.
A second.
It's a 3-year conditional use permit. I still believe it is. No, that's the next one, I'm sorry, my bad.
Choose conditional.
Yeah.
Okay. We corrected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
I'll just stay for a second.
Arnold,
Yes.
Deacon, yes. Ostenson,
Yes.
Chanette,
Yes.
Weber.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The vote start now? Hold on, ma'am, we need you to sign some paperwork, and then you can make sure you contact the building department and the fire department for your needed inspections.
Because you will need a permit for the fence. The fence contractor probably knows that.
I would go there first, but make that your first stop. The building department and the fire department, make sure you get all the right, let them come out and give you the inspection you need before you, then you know exactly what you need to do and how much you need to spend for it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for investing in Maple Heights. The next 15.
Case number 2015 PZ 15, an application of planning zoning for property located at 6165 Dunham Road. Applicant Andrea Dancy, a request for approval of a 3-year conditional use permit to operate a daycare center in a neighborhood commercial zoning district. Chapters 127804, H, 126130, and 126212.
Okay. Hello. And you were back from the last time, so tell us what you've done since you were here last time.
You requested, more measurements, or better measurements. I did submit, more clear, drawing plan on the plan. I also brought a few pictures showing the exit of the back of the building where the kids would, leave out to go into the yard and the drop-off pickup zone. If you wanted to see the pictures, you did include more measurements and
To the engineer, have you?
Yes, it does show again a fenced-in yard, and it's around the driveway, concrete area. I'm not sure what our policy has been in the past on the residential property, but, it might be a good idea to get some bollards in there also, because it's right by the drop-off area. So, maybe it would be conditioned upon installation of bollards there.
I mean, to me, that's the cheapest, safest way to protect the kids.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding.
Bollards are the big metal poles that are in parking lots that have that yellow cover. They sit about this high and they go down, they're round. They protect people from entering the front of a building or a parking lot or a playground. What it does is if a car hits it, it's kind of like hitting a tree. It's going to stop you where you're at, protect anything that's behind it. And we just do that for daycares or where there's a lot of kids. We feel that the adults can protect themselves, but the kids don't have that option yet, so we want to make sure that, it will only take a few, I'm sure. So
Bollards by the driveway?
Yeah, there's, again, it's a drop-off pickup
You
zone.
want to see? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
pictures too.
There, and, it's a tight turn. I would assume that somebody's gonna be making a 3-point turn over there to, back out.
It's fenced, right? There's a fence there.
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah.
I'm very
Yeah.
I use it your.
Yeah,
Took grandma there for
I'm
years.
thinking really just maybe 3 of them at the back, we space them at 4 foot. Yeah. exactly.
Yeah, that's all you need is 3.
Yeah, not the whole perimeter, obviously, just so that, you know, if somebody, you know, hits the gas instead of the brake, you know, stops the car.
I'm still concerned about the, you know, you did submit, as we asked for the indoor, like with some more detail of how the business, you know, the layout between personal space and business space. Home-based businesses in Maple Heights are not allowed to use up more than 25% of the home. 75% of the home still needs to be, you know, personal home space.
Right.
It's clean up.
That's not the case here still. We still have, this is at least 50% of the house is being used as the business, which is way exceeds, you know, the max for a home business, by almost double.
Well, it's both, it's not just, you
Well, that's
know,
why we asked for clarification, and it's still showing this is the preschool room, this is a toddler room. It's not showing that, you know, anything other than business use. You know, that's why I was saying, you know, where's the kitchen here on the last set of plans?
Right, right.
And, you know, so I am concerned, still concerned about how much space is being dedicated to the business here versus home. You know, that's something we brought up at the last meeting to ask for more clarification, and I still think we're exceeding here based on your drawings. In addition, you know, you did present to the commission the last time that your intent was to have 3 employees, and home-based businesses only allow for 2. So that's another concern, and that kind of holds up to the fact that you are using more of this space as a business than really as a home. So I'm still kind of concerned on
Well, my whole
that.
basement is used as a home. The upstairs is personal space as a home. The add-on room, it's also, I mean, it's gonna be used as a room while the daycare, during the daycare hours, but after that, it's not gonna, I mean, I'm still gonna use that area. I'm still gonna use all of the, you know, the kitchen, the bathroom, the closet space, and all of the other areas in the house. I'm still using.
So I guess what she's trying to say is that at the end of the day, I have a home business and I use one room. I use it as my office. And that lets me use it. I do taxes that way. I do everything that way. Because you're over that threshold of the 25%, your stipulations aren't, you can't do it. And the reason why it's a big deal is because at the end of the day, either it has to be a business or a residence. The way you have it set up right now is using more than the limited space. And that's not anything we can override, or it's been set in the standards for a long time that way. And that's what we were trying to let you know last time, that the 25% is what it is. It's not something we can change or switch. It's something that it is what it is. I can see on your plans that it looks like, you know, you said your basement's used all for you, but at the end of the day, you said you have a basement office.
A little space, I call it, the space in the basement.
Sure.
And even if it's a desk.
Sure, and it's probably your own private office. This probably has nothing to do with the daycare.
Right, but it's just a little desk and a
Sure.
storage cabinet. It's not like it's a big office.
No, I'm just stating that
Home-based business is different than business.
in business.
Business,
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I
In a sense.
understand.
And we're trying to just, you know, see that in your plans and asking you for clarification, you know?
Okay. Well, I mean, the 2 rooms do not have to be used for the business. I still have the space to use the business on the first floor. The areas that I showed as, you know, the extra room and the actual front of the house is mainly the basic area for the business. There's 2 rooms in there, you know.
To the chair.
Yeah.
Ms. Dancy, if I can ask you, in all fairness to you, after the last meeting, were you aware that the 25% rules, policy, were you aware that there could be more than 2 employees after the last
No,
meeting?
it's not.
So I'm thinking that we had discussed you labeling the house and did not give you more details, so I don't, you know,
I think we're
don't wanna
still
put that
focused
on
on your area than the whole
for
policy.
the policy itself, so just in fairness to you, I don't we discussed that as much with you.
That
But
was
I-
my only point at the last meeting.
Okay, so.
You guys all concentrated
Yeah, we
on
concentrated.
the outside. My only point was clarification on the inside.
Yeah,
Because one of my main points was it didn't even show the kitchen.
yeah. On the plan.
Right, like, so I knew you had more personal space there, show me, so that we could differentiate. You just called it an eating area for the daycare at that point.
No,
I didn't see it, that's why I didn't.
Danny, you first?
Yeah, I did conduct a fire inspection, state-required fire inspection of the home not long after our initial meeting here. Pass with flying colors, it was very clean, very well maintained. And as far as the layout and the usage of the house itself, it's pretty typical of any type A daycare that I visited. Most of the rooms I would consider to be dual purpose. You can use them for residential use or should use them for childcare use, but I wouldn't have any concern myself. I would advocate for usage of the house for a type A daycare. It's really typical of anything that I've been into.
And Councilman Adams also spoke in favor of business there in the district, and I just think it's more of a labeling or
Right.
miscommunication or anything else.
Yes,
I agree.
yes.
Yes, sir?
I'm looking at this, and Ed, the engineer here, and I were discussing this. The second floor, which is, we're gonna call that a third of the house, because it's got 3 floors. So there's 33% of the house is her personal use. Let's jump to the basement. That's almost all usage for personal use. I mean, yeah, we got an office there, but, so we're at 66% is what I'm kind of looking at. And with the recommendation of the fire marshal. And you said you could have, I don't, how much could she have?
25%.
25%.
So she's at 33 and that's give or take, so.
Because you have
That's
some
dual
dual
use.
use.
Purpose, the living room's dual purpose.
The kitchen.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why I was just asking for those extra things on the plans to be submitted, because they're obvious dual purpose and they weren't on the original plans. Such as the kitchen and bathroom.
Right, they were not, but they're on here now, so we got, yeah, you're right, they were not originally. Okay, any other questions? Or any other questions on the, questions?
Now, are we requiring the additional ballards on the parking?
Yes, yes, it's there.
yeah, condition that she put in ballards.
The addition of the bollards keep from, just as a safety issue, if you think it's You kind of do that, so.
Yeah, yeah, we changed that last year.
That changed. Can we keep these pictures?
These are submitted by the applicant to the record.
Okay, then I'd like to make a motion for approval of a 3-year conditional use permit to operate a type A home daycare in a neighborhood commercial zoning district under chapters 1278.04H, 1261.30, and 1262.12, subject to the condition that bollards are installed per the building department requirement at pickup and drop-off area. Subject also to the approval of the engineer, the fire, police, and building departments.
I'll second.
Arnold?
Yes.
Deegan, yes. Ostenson?
Yes.
Jeanette?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Got some papers to sign?
They say hard work doesn't pay off.
That's hard work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I do have one question. You need to put signage, like out there,
You'd have to talk to the building.
There is a whole
There's
section in the
a whole
building,
thing
there's
about
requirements about the
Yeah.
signs, but yes, you're allowed to put signs, but they have to meet our building department requirements. The building department can give you more
we'll talk
direction
about that. Okay.
on
Yeah, come
what kind
down
of signs are allowed.
and talk with Daryl on my side.
Okay.
Daryl can probably help you a little better than I can.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
Thank you.